I got a request to do a great song by Joe Walsh called Turn to Stone. This is a lesson. Anyway, we'll do from there. My camera's like really trebly, so what I did was I tried to turn the bass up and the treble down on my pedals and stuff like that. And I'm hoping the sound is good enough. It's real important you have good equipment. It really sounds good when I have it here, but my camera doesn't pick it up right, so I apologize if it sounds trebly or whatever. What I have, I'm going to show you. I got an orange. It's for an orange amp. I'm using a Mesa Boogie amp and a Tech 21 Oxford, which is like an orange amp. So I'm setting that for the since Joe Wallace and James Gang and stuff use orange amps. So anyway, that's messing around there. And I've got a 50-50 Mesa Boogie amp with a tri-axis. And I also, I'm putting it out. I turned some of the treble down on that and some of the drive down because it sounded really trebly last time I listened to it. And then I have a Rocktron Intellifix, which gives it the gives it a lower octave. I have a James Gang setting that I'm using, and I blend it in a mixer with the sound of the amp and other sound. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, we're using the power chord D, we're using a C7, we're using a regular C major, and then we're using A sharp 7th. I'm doing little pieces of chords here, and I'm going to show you what I do. So first you use the power chord, which is this 10th fret on the 6th string, 5th string, 12th fret. And so I'm going to hit that once, then I'm going to add my pinky to the 4th string to make it a D5 chord, okay? So that's, and then the next one, I'm just gonna play with my pinky down on a C power chord, C major bar chord, and then I'm gonna lift my pinky up and that's a C7 chord. So first it goes, second is, and then you're going to slide it back 2, and that will be a A sharp 7. Then I'll hit this twice, and I'll go back and do this again. And then I'll go back to my power chord. So here's slowly. Right. Second time it goes. And then I have a vintage MXR Phase 90. I believe that's what he's using on the song. Sounds kind of like a wah effect. So the lead, you'd be doing 10th fret on the 1st string and 13th fret on the 2nd string, and then you bend it. Then you bend the 12th fret of the 3rd string up, then you go to the 10th fret of the 1st string, then you go to the 12th fret of the 3rd string, but I also play the 12th fret of the 2nd. So the second part will be. So it's first it goes. Then it's back here. And then I'll go. So it's, and bend this up on the 13th fret of the 1st string, then hit it and release it, then hit the 12th to the 10th, 13th on the 6th string. So it's, and then you'll bend that again. So you do a couple little clever things, and you end up on the 12th fret of the 4th string. Then you go to the 12th fret of the 5th string, and then you'll hit the E sharp chord on the 10th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. So the whole thing is. Then I'll cut my Phase 90 off, and I'll go back here to a regular F, 1st fret, 3rd fret on the 5th and 4th strings, and I'll go. And then I'll do the 7th, lift this up. Then I'll do a B flat, third, second string. And I'll go back here. And then this is a weird chord. So this is D, but we're piecing. There's pieces of chords here. So what you're doing is 12th fret on the 5th and 4th string, 10th fret on the 2nd string, and you'll just hold that shape and go back 2 and then back 3. So this is 5th fret, 8th fret, 10th fret. So you go. So I do that to imitate the slide. I'll slide it back. Then you go back here. Then you go to the same deal. Slide it up too. Then again I'll turn my phase 90 on and I'll do this. This is a D minor chord, so you'll be pulling off on the 6th to the 5th on the 2nd, then you go 7th on the 4th, 7th on the 3rd, and then you'll hit the 6th on the 2nd, and you hit 7th on the 4th, and then you'll hit the 5th on the 2nd and the 3rd strings. So the whole thing is you'll play that twice. Third time it's so same thing. And then you go. So you see what I'm doing there? You're just holding it like a D minor. You can do it up here too. You're hitting both the strings. That's the same exact thing. Alright, so that's pretty much it. There's a bunch of lead in there. I'll play a little bit for you, crank on some of my drives, but I'm not really going to teach it. say, just jam out and do your own thing. Have fun.